I joined the fat acceptance movement around 2014, end of 2014, beginning of 2015. It made me feel good about myself. The group that I first joined, that I thought, like the movement that I joined in the beginning, I felt was kind of disappearing slowly. Like they were a lot more militant at that point. Telling you what to post, what not to post under specific hashtags, specific groups. Just a lot of people where I've seen, the kind of threaten to dox kind of things. Like it just became more and more toxic. My name is Manal. I go by Manal Zain on YouTube and all my other social media. I usually do commentary. I also show and share my health journey mentally and physically. I have started working on my physical health, my mental health, and I document that on my channel. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Manal. Welcome back to my channel, and today we are talking about my experience with the fat acceptance movement, Tess Holiday, and all these people. I joined the fat acceptance movement around 2014, end of 2014, beginning of 2015. I was going through a really rough time in my life. I got out of a very, very toxic and very abusive relationship. I was told all my life, you're fat, you're ugly, you're too tall. I was very broken. I was very hurt. I was just a damaged person. Food and eating would really take my mind away from a lot of problems that I would have or memories that would come back. I would just eat and like kind of numb the pain, as crazy as that sounds, but it was really like a drug. It would take it away, basically. I would just forget about it and basically eat more and more and more until my stomach hurt so much that it would hurt more than whatever I was thinking about. And I was looking for more positivity, and then I discovered the fat acceptance movement, or the hashtag F Your Beauty Standards, on Instagram, and I saw lots of women, being happy and proud of their big bodies, and showing positivity and promoting self-love, which I think is a great idea, and I think it's a great thing. I really liked it. I was enjoying everyone, with their great comments. Everyone was supporting each other. Even when someone would say, hey, I gained like 10 pounds over the holidays, but whatever. And then people would be like, eat queen. And, but it made me feel good about myself. I would say, these women are like, some of these women are much, much heavier than me. And a lot of them were much shorter than me, and they were living happily, and they would all say they're healthy. And I also had never had any problems. I was happy. So at first I was just, watching people, talk and comment on other things. And then also I would see like screenshots from some fitness person who was talking about obesity, and people would like make fun of it and stuff like that. And when these people would comment on obese people or on the fat acceptance movement, there was literally like this pack, or this pack mentality, where they would say like, we need to take this account down, come on guys, and we can do it and stuff.
I know when you report him, it immediately gives you the response of this account does not violate our community guidelines or whatever. But I do know that when enough people report a post, it does get removed. So if you have time to go back to his account and report the one he put up today, it would mean a lot.
or someone would put it like as a post, like, look at this person, what they said, and everyone would know, like, oh, we need to report or flag that account or whatever, or send like messages, or like I've seen crazy things that people would say. Oh, wow, what are you saying? Like, let me see what your boss is gonna say about this. Like, it was literally like scaring people. Joining Facebook groups. Facebook was more of a thing back then. I started seeing a lot more rules in the groups, such as, you're not allowed to share any progress pictures of yourself if you're trying to lose weight. Also, they started censoring the word weight, obesity. They started calling it the O word, as someone who actually can't help to be a minority. And, I'm a brown woman, I'm a Muslim as well. And, there's a lot of racism, a lot of discrimination going on for things that I can't help. Um, you know, I was born that way. And uh, to put yourself, I feel like they were putting themselves on a similar level, censoring, and you can't post this and you can't post that. It was like, it wasn't a fat acceptance anymore. It was more of a dictatorship kind of, it was like, you can't say this, you can't say that. The group that I first joined, that I thought, like the movement that I joined in the beginning, I felt was kind of disappearing slowly. Like, I felt there was more people that was trying to attack people who are, against them, instead of just spreading their positivity or spreading, their message. They were more just posting just to provoke others, or, it was not empowering anymore. More militant at that point, telling you what to post, what not to post under specific hashtags, specific groups. Just a lot of people where I've seen, the kind of threaten to dox kind of things. Like, it just became more and more toxic. Never stood for that. I was never fine with that. I actually talked to one of the admins of the Facebook groups, um, who I know, like, some people from there would actually go on Instagram or YouTube and comment these kind of things. And I talked to them and they were like, you know what, I can't control these people. And, someone is being terrible on the internet, and their bosses should not be employing someone like that. I was kind of lightly kicked out of the group, because I had lost a little bit of weight, and I unintentionally lost weight, and then I literally got kicked out of one group just because I posted a picture. It wasn't even a progress picture. It was just a regular picture of me, and some people were saying, "Oh, you look much slimmer, like what's going on?" and stuff like that. And I I just got kicked out of the group after some time, after I said, "Oh yeah, I've lost some weight." But it just happened. And then some people were saying, "Oh, that's not true. We have seen you post stuff like at the gym," when I was literally being like, I was an au pair and I was taking kids to the gym and stuff like that. And then I got kicked out, and then I just didn't believe that I got kicked out because I unintentionally lost weight, and I was like, y'all are like, this is not real. I can't, like, I just found myself out of the group. I couldn't find the group anymore. I think it was blocked. It was just unreal.